Well, that was a fancy intro, wasn't it? Hello and welcome to another episode of Creator versus the Game. I am Joy. I'll be the director for today's episode. And welcome, first of all. And we are live on our social media, this time the correct social media, I can assure you. I checked. And let me remind you that we can read all your comments, so feel free to write it down. I will be reading here and there, so if you see me looking here and there, don't worry, I'm not completely crazy. Today we will play a special game with the designer, and we will have another guest. But let me introduce you first, the minds, the geniuses behind the Creator versus the Game format that, let me remind you, is a format, and we will have more episodes in the future. The first man that I want to introduce you, coming up live from the Sherwood Forest today, dressed in white. He is a man with an enigmatic name, and it is said that he has a gift, and the gift of the synthesis, or should I say the photosynthesis. Please, ladies and gentlemen, and clap alongside me in your home, and just write clap in the comment. I'm very happy to read them. Please welcome Mr. Hjalmar. Hello, Hjalmar.
Hi.
As you can see, he is very into photosynthesis.
Yeah, no, I'm streaming in from this forest in the Cartographers universe, and I'm sitting in the map of in this forest on my map.
So it's basically became a LARP
yes.
version.
Yes.
Okay,
so,
welcome. So there is another mind behind the format of the Creator versus the Game, and he is a humble man, and I cannot say much about him. I can only say he recently catch a fever, or should I say a unicorn fever. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Lorenzo Silva. Hello, Lorenzo.
Hi, guys. Hello, everybody.
So you're not in a forest today?
No, I just have a blank
white background.
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice. Okay, he's dressed in black, of course, because he's the black man against the white. The guys in black. And I understand that we have two very special designers. Well, they were designers, actually. Two very special guests today or tonight, depending on when you're watching this. So will you guys introduce them?
Yeah. Go, Lorenzo.
We have Jordy, that is the designer of Cartographers.
Hello, Jordy.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Jordy. And we also will play against Luis, that is the owner of Grok Games, company that made Cartographers. Welcome, guys.
Okay.
Hello, Jordy. Hello, Luis. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Let's just pretend we didn't meet each other an half hour ago, okay?
Yeah, we just had to spend half an hour testing that everything was okay. So we had some time to talk a little bit, and but everything is ready. We will play Cartographers on Tabletopia today. There is a very good porting of the game, and everything is set to begin, I think.
I just want to redirect your attention for a moment to the folks at home that said clap, clap, clap. Thank you, Noah. That's clapping with us.
You.
Always fun to see. And also Stefano sending some love for Hjalmar and Lorenzo.
Thank you, Stefano.
And let me remind you that we are live and you can read your comments. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And you can follow us on social, like us on social, comments, whatever, depending on the platform. So just do it, okay?
So we have to say this is a special occasion because this is the losers bracket of the Spiel des Jahres, Kennerspiel des Jahres, right? And we are like holding the hands on the shoulders and like,
yeah, it's okay.
We lost.
The good thing is that we both lose, but we don't know who lose more. We just know that the crew win, but we don't know like who was worse between us, right?
This is why we are here. This game will say who is worst. Because this is what
it will be decided today.
And we gave you a fair advantage. I mean, we are playing your game.
And I mean, Hjalmar is connecting from a goddamn forest. I mean,
inside your game. I try to connect very closely to your design.
So you definitely have an advantage here.
And just to make the first question, because we're talking about the Spiel des Jahres.
Only
Hjalmar can say that. And you were hoping to win, or you were thinking to be the winner, or you knew that the crew was the chosen one. So
yeah, it was really weird because every year I wait for the Spiel nomination because I really like the games that get nominated. And this year I've played the crew at the beginning of the year and had lots of fun with it. And I used to say oh, the crew is so winning the Spiel this year. And then Cartographers got nominated, and yeah, my opinion changed a little bit, but yeah, I had some hope. But the crew is an amazing game.
Yeah, it's a great game. All the three games nominated were three amazing games, guys.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
but so congratulations to the crew. If next time,
our audience is always ready to clap.
Next time, if they lose, they have the chance to play with us. So bad for them to have
they're
won
the real
the Spiel.
losers, if you think about, because they're not here. So they're the real losers.
Losers. You're right.
Winning is bad because you are alone, right? I mean, you win alone, you lose together. So
yes, you're in front, though.
Who is winning, really?
Okay, let's not get too philosophical here, and let's move on to Tabletopia, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay.
Here it is.
So we have everything set up, and you will see a blue player in the bottom right, but it's just our dear Mac that will help us managing the components and shuffling cards. He will help us, but he will not play. He is like a ghost player.
Ninja.
So is a ninja, yeah, as you see from his picture. And okay, so we have everything ready. We will not explain the game. Stefano Trivellato says, winner game plate dropped on the ground at the winner reveal.
Yes. Complicated ceremony.
Okay, so are we want to check the scoring cards before we begin, or?
Yes, let's have a look at the objective, I say.
Okay. So we have Stoneside Forest, where we have to connect mountains space with forest. Then we have the B score cards, that is a short side expanse that asks us to create cluster of water and fields separate and not connected to the edges of the board. Then we have Shield Gate, where we score points for the second bigger cluster of villages. Jordy, tell me if I say something wrong.
Okay.
And then we have Lost Barony, where we score points for every column of the biggest square that we have on the map. So
Yes, edge for each edge.
yeah, for each edge. Sorry. Okay.
We are currently in spring.
Okay. You can flip the first card.
And let's see.
Okay. Oh.
I was hoping to start with a forest, having Hjalmar already sit there.
I'll wait for you guys to play, so you don't copy me.
Okay.
How kind of you.
Can I copy the creator for the first few rounds?
No, because
or...
he's waiting for your move.
Okay. Okay.
Who is making the move? Lorenzo is making a move. Would you say it's a peculiar move?
It is, especially with the second mission. It's already like a really weird move.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that your experience is carrying me a little bit, but I will start to make some questions, so
Yes.
you will be distracted. Okay.
Yeah,
Sound
that's
strategy.
That's
So-
important.
First of all, I would like to ask you, we've been told that your initial idea for the game was about squires looting equipment and placing it in their bags. And how did it became Cartographers, and what was like the process behind this change of...
Yeah, so
we have the question.
I really wanted to make a rolling right where, like, you because rolling range, my first rolling right that got signed,
Yeah.
had this cool animals that you could draw, and I thought it was cool to draw stuff and try to make it pretty. So in the second game, I was aiming for that as well. And with the squire thing, you used to draw, like, so I get this sword, so you had to draw the sword or the shield and stuff like that. But I realized it was really complicated to draw stuff like that, because if you see like this Great River card, there's this really weird like W shape, and
Yeah.
it's hard to fit a maiden like inside this shape. So I realized that if I wanted to like fill Tetris shapes with drawings, it should be something simpler. So yeah, then I started drawing like tiny shapes to see what is simple to draw, and the shapes from the game started to come up, like, oh, so a tiny house is easy to draw, so
Yeah.
a river is also easy. And yeah, that was the transition that like when Doodle Squire became Cartographers. Oh damn.
But I remember that Jordy presented to us like 3 games that were about squires and trying to put things in a backpack.
He's like attracted to squirrels or
That doesn't sound good, Hjalmar.
No, it doesn't sound...
I like squirrels.
Well, that still
Not
doesn't
in that
sound so
way.
good.
Not in that way.
It's a platonic relationship.
Okay, and we have the second card flipped,
Yes, it was a goblin attack.
and we oh my
was.
god, sorry, I took the cards.
No, Lorenzo.
Don't take the card, Lorenzo.
Sorry,
Okay.
Mac, resolve the situation, please. Ghost player. Okay, so we have a goblin attack. Oh, okay, this is one of the most interesting thing
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
and the most
features.
peculiar and particular and original thing of this game, probably, because we have a roll and ride with a very direct interaction between players. And I am very curious to know when this idea came, and if it was in the game since the beginning, or if it's something that came out later. I don't know.
Yeah, it was actually the latest thing to get added to the game. And yeah, I remember before going to a playtest session, and I was thinking of how there could be interaction in a roll and write. And I remember at that time seeing another that there were some roll and writes with interaction where you pass the sheet. You didn't pass the sheet, but you throw in the middle, and someone would get any sheet and then take it. And but in Cartographers, it felt just simpler to pass the sheet to the player on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was back then there were a lot of rights, but the interaction is the thing that we noticed that were lacking. A lot of them, it was basically like bingo. It's like everyone makes a sheet doing something, and then we wanted to introduce this element, right? And I remember that
I'm not hearing very well. Sorry.
Yes.
You
can
too?
you hear me now?
Yes, you lagged a bit.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to fix the mic later. But what I was saying is back then there was no much interaction, and we wanted to bring this interaction, but we were a little bit afraid to be too risky because is a direct take that will introduce to the game.
I
No,
think-
we're
I
not
think-
getting anything. Fix the mic.
Yeah.
Fix the mic, man.
It's like having a robot explaining us.
Is it better now?
Which would be extremely cool. Let's say that it would be amazing to have a robot explain the game.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Seems
Sort of.
better.
Okay. Which part we didn't get? I'm basically
So there
saying
were not many. Yeah, you were saying there
Yeah.
were not many roll and writes with player interaction. Right?
Yes.
And maybe the one Jordy was talking about was like Penny Arcade, is it called
Yes.
like this?
Penny
Those
Press. Yes.
Penny
Penny
Press.
Press.
that's it,
Penny Papers.
Penny Press.
Penny papers. Yeah, something like that.
Penny
Yeah.
Papers. Yeah. Because I
And
saw
then-
that mechanic. Yeah.
Yes. So we wanted to introduce the interaction, and this was the last thing because we were still testing. I think we were a little bit afraid because it was a risk because it's a direct take that, and we know that not many people would really enjoy this. But for our surprise, in Gen Con, we noticed that when we were explaining this, that was when the bells in the heads, people were oh, nice. When you explain the ambush, we noticed that was the big thing in Cartographers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. And just okay. Next card. Okay, Rift Lands. We can place one piece of everything. Very good. And just to let you know, me and Hjalmar just made the Kickstarter of Railroad Inc. and we had to make something like 25 expansions. Okay, and Railroad Inc. is another roll and write, and one of these expansion makes you draw aliens on the board of the player on your right or left. So thank you, Jordy, and thank you, Luis, for inspiring one of our stations.
And can I just tune in and say I absolutely love the artwork for Riftland. It's amazing. One of the best cards I've ever seen. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, sorry, go.
I was just gonna say that I think he'll even prefer the Riftlands of the Cartographers Heroes. Like the new Portal illustration is even nicer.
Oh, that's...
Really? Is the new expansion that will be on Kickstarter?
Yes, it's a standalone expansion.
Good.
Ooh.
And can you tell us what will change in the new? Oh, we have the question ready. There is a standalone expansion and 3 map packs coming to Kickstarter in October.
We can talk. Jordy, do you want to talk a little bit?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe between season. What do you guys say?
No,
Okay.
we can explain. We can play while we play.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, Cartographers Heroes introduce the heroes, which
That's what's to be expected.
when you place, each hero has a different area of influence, and they will kill monsters.
Okay.
And the monsters on Cartographers Heroes, they also have their special abilities. So we have things like zombies, dragon, gorgon, and a troll, and they're all different. So for example, the zombie, if you don't kill them right away, they're going to spread. So you start creating zombies through the map, like 1 by 1 zombies through the map.
Okay.
So there's a lot of these little mechanics. Of course, because it's a standalone, it doesn't it needs to work itself as a base game. So you can mix and match Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes, but it's really cool. And the map packs itself, each map pack is completely different gameplay as well.
Cool.
Folks at home says good luck to the Brazilian guys, which I assume doesn't include the Hjalmar and Lorenzo.
Look at my name. It's a typical Brazilian name.
Also, a round of applause from Marco. Oh, thank you.
How would you pronounce it?
Clap. Thank you. Okay, I have to decide what to do with this card.
Yes, Hjalmar, ideally no one should pronounce your name. Just point and yell something. You just enjoy that too much. It's unfair.
Oh God, what should I do?
I have no idea, Hjalmar. We will lose.
You can really see the struggle with Lorenzo here. With this floating grain.
Don't worry.
How many
No, I'm
points
not
is
worried.
it?
I'm not playing, right?
Three.
This is the 3rd episode we do, and I have been always the last.
Yes.
So it's not a problem to be the last again. I have nothing to lose.
No, you have a record to keep.
I have a record to keep, yes.
The last time I played Cartographers, I lost as well. So you guys have this advantage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, how long it has been since you play Cartographer actually? Because I'm guessing developing it must be really exhausting, like every game.
Yeah, the last time I played was a month ago or so.
Oh.
Okay.
But it was for a stream as well. But I also play with my family sometimes, and
This is interesting, right?
I played 2 days ago because my girlfriend really likes Cartographers, so we always play.
So you have to, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
wanted
John.
to know a little bit about the art direction, because I think you really nailed the feel for this game, and also the theme. I mean, you could do many things with houses and like
Squire.
yeah. No, I mean the idea of making a game about cartography, like it's an evocative theme. Like I mean, the image of that is nice, and I just wanted to know a little bit the process that brought you to this specific art style and feel of the aesthetics of the game.
It wasn't really. Well, the answer might upset you because it's not really like anything creative. So I'm the graphic designer of Thunderworks like since they started. So I'm working on all role player games, and because I have my own publisher in Brazil, I'm really like in depth in the role play universe that they were creating at Thunderworks, especially with the role play adventures that was just on Kickstarter, right? So I know that he will.
Whoa, what happened?
What happened? Oh my god!
Okay,
Well,
who broke Tabletopia, guys?
I'd say it was Lorenzo.
Oh, we finally find a way to duplicate.
Yeah, so I was already aware of the role player universe that he was trying to build. So I was selfishly, I was like, okay, so if I can put this game in the role player universe, that might be an easier sell of this license for like international partner, especially that I'm really closer to Thunderworks. So I'm gonna just put this team. I have all the assets because I'm the one creating role players, so I can easily put like a card how I think the game should be and present the product. So when I came to Thunderworks, I had like a product idea, really like develop. Like it was just a matter of adjusting to better fit the role player universe and add all the lore. So the art direction is basically the same from role player.
Okay.
Okay.
And it works very, very well for this game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and the cartography aspect was mostly because it was kind of fresh, because basically if you think this game could be a city building, could be like any generic, I can put a name of a village from Europe, something like this, and just ship it as is. And but when we took this spin of cartography, that's when it became like itself and took apart from all the other games in the store, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, in role playing, it's always nice to draw the little maps for your players to go in. It has this kind of vibe that is, I think, very, very nice.
Okay, I just realized that the scoring card number 2 told me not to place things on the edges, and I completely forgot. So
yes, right there, big white hex, hard to miss. I'm sorry.
oh my god.
Yeah. And that's why
okay.
I said your first move was really weird, because he also.
No, but that was just to balance the game a little bit.
He's handicapping you guys. That's what he's saying.
Okay, I was just distracted. You can stop to show my board, Mac. Thank you.
Just show.
There's no need. Yeah, there's no need to show to everybody. Is this the last card or?
Oh, but we found some temple.
Yeah, we need to do it on the temple ruins.
Yeah, it could be. It doesn't mean
it could be the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is another
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. And I think that this is another cool thing about the ambush, that it may or may not happen, like, because it's always a possibility of appearing, but I have game that I never got one ambush, even though I had 4 ambush in the deck.
Yeah, I also agree that it's very good that you're not sure if there will be, but you have that feeling that you're always scared that it can arrive and ruin everything. But and also that if it doesn't come out, you add a card anyway, so it increases the chance that there will
Yes.
be an ambush in the next round. So
Yeah.
it's very good.
Yeah, and still you have all that variability in the time, in how long the turns are, which I think adds to the push your luck vibe of the game. I mean, sometimes you are stuck and you just say, "Oh, please don't make it a big card because I need more turns. I need more smaller things." And this kind of swing is really beneficial for the feel of the game. Oh, wait, I had to put it on a ruin, sorry.
Yes, remember,
I
guys.
forgot.
Ruin
Oh,
card.
sure. Sorry.
Oh, God. Why? It was perfect there.
Of
I
course
know.
it was.
Okay, so we score A and B. I will score nothing for B, almost nothing, but that's okay.
Still have 3 seasons to go.
Yeah.
I have to take away one coin, I think. Because, no, it's... Yeah, I have to take away one coin.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Scoring. I will score a little bit from A and a little bit from B. It's 3 for that and 3 for that. Okay.
And was because we also worked on roll and write, and one thing that is very hard is to find symbols that players can easily write on their boards. And with the cartographers, you find very good solution because everything is clearly different, and at the same time it's very easy to draw. But for example, you were talking about the game with zombies and monsters, and how will you resolve that problem in the next game?
That's exactly the part that I'm struggling right now to find this solution.
Yeah, okay.
And there's another problem, because if we introduce another symbol, we need to explain that this is still a monster terrain, but it's not a monster draw. So there's a lot of rule implications. So far, my solution that I'm more leaning towards is to draw the monster and put a letter in the corner that says that's a zombie. Yeah.
Okay. Is it good?
Folks from home ask for anything about Cartographer Heroes that they probably have missed it because we just talked about it, but maybe we can refresh them a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll refresh the board.
So we talked about the heroes. So heroes is going to be, it's kind of works like a land, but it has an area of effect, and each hero has a difference. So I can explain a little bit more. So for example, the archer can is a straight line but go further. So because it's an archer, right? Someone has like affect the 4 squares around itself. So they are heroes. They're gonna destroy monsters. So there's also the special monsters. They're gonna have rules by themselves. So for example, they're gonna multiply. So if you don't kill it, it will start like spreading the zombies. So it's really like each monster is different. And again, Cartographers Heroes is standalone, which means you can just get Cartographers Heroes. But if you get both, you can mix and match. So
that's nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we are ready.
Yeah, we finished the spring, and we have to check the points.
And
we're in
it's
summer.
disconcerting because they both did 14 points.
Let's see the
and me and
points.
you are 1 point away. No,
I wouldn't trust your D score. I would check. Like, how did you do 14, Jordy?
What?
How did you do 14?
14. It's 9 for B, 6 for
Yeah.
A, plus 5 coins.
You don't have
minus-
9. Oh yeah, you do have 9 for B. Hmm.
He doesn't trust you a single bit.
I don't.
And you did 15 now?
I did 15 because I have a coin that I didn't count. You can check.
No, I don't need it because I trust you.
It's hard to check where you did get all those coins, but I'm joking.
So we're now in summer.
Yeah, let's
We are
go.
scoring B and C.
Okay.
Oh.
Hjalmar, you have only 7.
Yeah. I had an unfortunate start.
I think that I have less than 10 here. 1 second.
Trust the ninjas.
No, I think the ninja forgot the monsters. Let's say 9.
And Meepleverse says, thank you.
I have
Oh, thank
9
you too.
minus 4. I have 5.
Yeah. That's why everyone has so many points, because our ghost is counting. So on the ruins.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
Okay, so we're scoring cities now.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, we score B and C.
It's always on the ruins. This is really, really, really making me mad, because it's a piece that I need to fill a little zone, and it always ends up on the ruins.
Oh, this is
Also
an
last
interesting
turn.
way to force you to play in a certain way. It's very interesting mechanic, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, it's peculiar.
I love when you
Yeah.
say peculiar.
No,
Just love
because
it.
was it because there is always this feel of like being lost in the map. Was it to give more character to the map, or do you have other reasons for it? So it's
Yeah, so it was just so like you can make a plan, but you can't really follow it at all times, because sometimes there's the ruins, so you have to adapt what you're placing. I think it's more fun when games does that.
So it's unpredictable.
Yeah, no, you don't
Okay.
have the 100% of control. So sometimes you are forced to do what the game asks you, and that's
yes. So you mix together the monsters and the random limitations of ruins to give the right amount of to give the
Random.
right to give it the right
Yeah,
amount
the-
of randomness.
whoa.
Foxatom says, maybe are we going toward the double layered boards and colored or painted cubes for Cartographer? So what do you guys think? A special collector edition, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know, because it takes a lot of pieces to do with cubes. Like even here in Tabletopia, there are like almost 200 pieces for each color.
Yeah.
So
So it
it
will be
just
hard to
becomes really fiddly to play
And
with.
I personally think like there was like this trend of roll and write some months ago or years. But if you think about Cartographers, is a roll and write that if it wasn't in this format, it might not exist, just because of the production cost. While some of other roll and write is just like getting a game that can be possibly done with small components and trying to make like a cheap version. So I think like I cannot see. I saw some people that printed 3D printed components for Cartographers, and like, wow, that's really
dedication.
expensive. Yeah, like this game should be a roll and write.
I love that you say this game could not exist if not in this form. So it's a gift to be able to play it.
Yeah, but there are the 3D printed versions looks really cool.
Huh,
There
says
was like
the author.
this Lego version as well that
With
was
bricks.
really amazing. Yeah.
Did people made 3D for
Yes,
the
printed.
components? Printed. Wow. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Okay.
And I have another question about the balancing of the game, because in the first time we played, we found a little bit strange that that the smaller pieces gives you 1 coin, but it was just in the beginning. Then when after playing it, we understood that it's a very smart balancing, because you want bigger pieces in the beginning of the game, because you want to fill your board. But in the beginning of the game, the coins are the highest value if you place a coin in the first season, because you will gain points 4 times. So, and in the end of the game, you prefer to have small pieces, but the coins are worth less. So, well, I answered the question that I wanted to make. The thing that I want to ask is if all these thoughts that we made are correct, and is the same balancing that you had in mind when you decided to put the coin on the small piece.
Yeah. I remember at the beginning not having coins, and as you said, it was just like a no-brainer to choose the biggest piece. So
Okay.
yeah, it was exactly for that.
Oh,
Cool.
That's interesting.
Especially if you get missions like Stoneside Forest in the first one, you really want to rush for that point, right? Because if you don't connect a mountain to a mountain, like it's 0 in the round for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always go for the coins. It's
You always
Maybe
go
that-
for the coins. Good to know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 points are really a lot. I mean, scoring it 4 times, it's really a lot. It's really a lot. So gaining
Yeah.
1 extra coin, yeah. And the staticity of the, no, sorry, we will do this question later. We will do this question later.
That's
No, you
too,
can-
e- too easy. Too easy for summer. Let's keep it
No,
for the
you can
winter.
you can do all the questions.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, because you know Isle of Skye, because I think you made roll and write version of it, right, Jordy?
Oh
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and then there you have like this similar structured objectives, but they are like mixed together. I mean, you and there is not a fixed position for everyone. You don't have the first one regarding trees, the second one regarding fields and water, the third one regarding cities, and the fourth one regarding topology and configuration. So and why did you choose to do that? And I think I have the answer, but I want to know how you reasoned about it, because I think it's an interesting limitation you set in, which makes the game a lot more stable. I mean, more stable. But I want to hear it about you, from you.
Peak designer.
Yeah. So just Isle of Skye is one of my favorite games, and I was heavily inspired by the scoring mechanism of it, but I didn't want just to copy it. So there, I had this 4 different terrains, and I thought like that each scoring should relate to one of them. but at some time I thought about having also a score that doesn't relate to the terrains, but to the placement of everything. So yeah, and make like just make sense to shuffle them and don't have like forest always on the first place and stuff like that.
It can work anyway, the game, even if you score. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
ambush!
Yeah, ambush again.
Non-raid.
Oh, but it's payback time, right?
It's counterclockwise.
Okay. So...
Oh, it's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Same
It's
as before?
counterclockwise.
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
And while you attack, guys, we have a question. We have the question for Lorenzo and Hjalmar, because I think we are going to see this question pop up a lot. But do you have any plans to do another game like King's Dilemma? Sorry, I'll keep it on the screen. It's the question, right?
It's a question. We cannot answer. We're playing Cartographer, guys.
See, look at him. Look at him. He's a serious man. He's playing Cartographer, not King's Dilemma.
No, yes, obviously we plan to make something something new connected to the King's Dilemma world.
So
that's
stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And let's return to our maps.
It was actually a legal question because we are in the losers. It's the losers team.
Oh
so
yeah,
It's the losers club. Yes.
It's kind of okay.
Yes.
Okay. Who is the player that? Thank you, Hjalmar.
No problem.
Make it rain. Our ninjas will be busy keeping all those forests.
What's happening to the forest?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not playing, so it's not my fault for sure.
Forest for everyone.
Yes. I think it's the Hjalmar influence that's spreading due to photosynthesis.
It's the photosynthesis expansion.
Yes, he's taking over. Now the game is set in the photosynthesis universe.
Okay.
Give me the power, son. Sorry.
Next, okay. We have to place marshlands, right? It's
Yes.
Okay. Okay, people at home, don't worry for this long moment of silence because there will be cut version with only the interesting parts coming out soon.
So if you're saying this on the future, you are watching the
don't
boring
worry
one.
if we stay silent thinking how not to lose.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Even if I will probably lose.
And as you can see, Lorenzo
Okay.
is very silent because it's frozen. No,
Okay.
now it's not frozen.
Next card.
Me too. No, wait. Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I
just
still
a
have-
second, just a second.
I will put the green forest
to look
thing
at.
because.
And Lorenzo is gone. It's gone, but not forgotten, should I say. Let's hope he will come back one day with stories to tell. A nice loot, maybe, from a dungeon.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Go with the next card.
Let's say bye to Into the Meepleverse. That has to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Do
bye.
you go back into the Meepleverse?
That's out
Like
because
home.
he is into. So I don't know. It's complicated. It's quadridimensional stuff. It's complicated.
Okay.
Meanwhile, let's see Lorenzo managed to reconnect. Here it is.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's the last card, right?
Here
I'm
it
back.
is.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yes, the last card for the summer.
I didn't notice that I lost the connection, and
So he just kept talking and talking.
I had a very long monologue about people keeping, and I was hearing just silent people around me. So I was continuing talking about nonsense things.
Because you were scared what is this silence.
And we'll never know what was.
Okay,
was
wait for me because I think that I lost a card and I have to enter Tabletopia again.
Okay. Now you entered the game.
Yeah. Okay, one big question for every game designer.
Oh, so not for me. Thank you.
Not this question, Toy. Jordy, can you live with game design in this moment of your life, or you have another job?
No, yeah, I work as a game designer for Simon or Come On. So...
nobody knows how to tell it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did a tweet, I think, writing it's Simon, not Simon, and it was very funny. But you have to read it.
Yeah, it was super nice.
So yeah, I'm living off game design, and it's really wonderful.
Cool.
He's living the dream.
Not many people can do it. But in Simon, are you doing your own games, or you are doing development or for other games, or you do both?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They grew up there. They level up.
Oh, and as a side note, Luis is also a designer. He has also published games.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
And he's keeping it secret from us.
I have designed. I have two games published in Brazil, and I'm working on a new one. The new one I'm working is a dice version of a game by Sergio Halaba. I don't know if you know him. The guy from Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are working together in a new game now as well. That's like a dice version of Quartz. I don't know if you've ever heard about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But will you publish these games with your company, or you try to present to other companies? Or
Yeah. We publish in Brazil and then try to license to someone in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you told us also a funny story about the first game Jordy made, that is Rolling Ranch.
Yep.
that was published by our friend Gonzalo.
Yeah.
Thunder Grief. Hello, Gonzalo. Why we clap hands when we say hello to people?
It's fun.
It's no sense.
I can clap a little. Hold on.
And you told us that you don't have a Brazilian version of your first game, Jordy. Is this right?
Yeah, that is correct. I think it's releasing soon, right?
Hopefully,
Okay.
Yeah. With Brazil, there's a lot of complications, especially because we do part of the production locally. Customs is like
we know very well the tax in Brazil.
Exactly.
Problem, importation tax.
So we had the dice produced in China and then imported. So we need to wait all the process now. So we need to hold things in China, so we bring all together so we can dilute the shipping. So there's a lot of things that makes more complicated for us to release a game in Brazil. But now we have the components, so it should release hopefully soon. Rolling Ranch, which is a great game. I don't know if you ever played, but it's also really fun. It's more family.
I never played. I am asking. I am waiting to receive a copy. From Gonzalo. Gonzalo, I need a copy, and And as soon as I will have one, I will play it for sure.
And speaking of Brazil,
Yeah.
from what I
Yeah,
understand, Cartographers was the first ever Brazilian game to be nominated to the Spiel des Jahres.
Yes.
The first ever.
Now you
category.
have to clap
Now,
hands.
clap. So congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you,
Did
thank
you did you get a supportive feeling from the community in Brazil, from the board gaming community? Did you feel that? So how was it? How was this nomination?
Yeah, it was insane that like people I didn't even know were like cheering for cartographers and cheering for me. It was really great. And I got a lot of messages from everyone just wishing me good luck and stuff like that.
Nice.
For us, it was a little bit surreal. Like, of course, like you will always want that to happen, but not that soon. Like, but it was really really cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Sorry, Lorenzo. Talk.
Hjalmar, you're all black. Oh, okay, now I see you again.
But the fun thing is, like, some people were saying, no, this not yours. It's Pegasus nomination. Like no, like it's developed here. Like it came from us. Like it's still like we should celebrate because it's still something that is coming from Brazil.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. You have all the rights to celebrate. And as a publisher, did it change something for you?
It definitely we got a bump in sales. Of course, nothing like if we had one in Germany and it would sell in Germany, but it did like move the copies faster than we usually did.
Yeah.
So you have a spotlight on, basically.
Yeah.
And
let's go with another season, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Is it ready? Yeah.
Are the points ready, Mac?
Yes.
Can you?
And we have confirmation that our ninjas didn't count for the monster point early.
Thank you, Ninja.
Thank you for double checking, ninjas. And let me remind you that we are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And if you have any question for our designers that you see below me, just write it down in the comment and we will read it online. Oh, my favorite card.
Oh, again?
I just love this artwork. It's amazing. That blue sky behind the palm, it's amazing. I love it.
What should I do with that?
Well, that's the main question, isn't it?
Okay.
No, Lorenzo, I don't think you can move the
No,
monster.
I'm not moving. I'm just adjusting.
At least not while you're in frame of the camera.
Sorry.
Okay,
Because I don't see what the ninja is showing, so I sometimes I try to cheat, hoping not to be seen. Okay. Next card.
Yes.
Another forest.
Yes, maybe. Finally, the Hjalmar's forest.
And Jordy.
Wait,
No, sorry, Toy. You can.
No, I was just asking, Luis. I know that you took care of the graphic design, but did you also did the illustrations or just the?
I just did the icons and the graphic design, but illustration.
Well, let's say just with quotation marks.
Yeah. The pictures in the card itself, the illustration of the card itself, and the cover is from Lucas Ribeiro, which is another Brazilian that we have been working for a while for Kennerworks.
Okay. Does it have a business card?
Cool.
It's very talented.
Yeah, Luis is a one-man band when it comes to board games, but I never seen any illustrations done by him.
But
Yeah.
what you're saying is he could do it, but he won't.
I just think like if I do, it's not gonna be the best product. I just want to put out the best product, and if there's people that is better than me, why I will even try?
Yeah, good.
Okay, I get it.
I mean, don't you have a dream of making the whole game by yourself?
Maybe also the artwork is too much, probably.
I have done games all by myself before, but using public domain pictures, like paintings. There's a game that is my graphic design. It's called Battle for Souls. It's not that really well known, but if you see like later on Board Game Geek, it's basically graphic design because it's all famous paintings.
Oh,
Okay.
Like Lukat. Is he called Lukat? The designer of like,
Raven, Red Raven.
Yeah,
Lucas
Raven game.
Lucart, the one of Red Raven. He makes everything, I think, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Makes from artwork, game design, publishing, everything.
the one from Above and Below. How is he called?
Lucas
yeah.
Laukart.
Ryan
Laukart.
Ryan Lukat.
Ryan Lucart.
Ryan Lucas. Yeah. Lorenzo is a talented art director.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lorenzo, about the art direction of the game as an editor of this
Cartographers?
Game? Yeah.
I think I told in the beginning it works super good with the. I think that the artworks on the cards are really good. I really like them, and I think that all the icon system, the map, and everything, it works perfectly.
it's on point.
It's cohesive.
Oh, we have temple. We have ruins this turn, guys.
We are ruined.
Yeah.
We're ruined.
That's why you chose ruins, because it ruins you. It ruins your game. now I understand. Okay.
That was bad. Oh.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, I think that I've been kicked out from Tabletopia again.
Oh, you weren't cheating, weren't you? Might be that. You know the ninjas are very severe.
Yeah, I know, but I see only.
Well, they kick you first, so there's that. But at the second time, they will chop off your hand. So
you need to, you need to please the ninjas.
Yes, take care.
Ninja, wait for me before you turn the next card, please.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Well, that wasn't a ninja.
I just heard. What's happening, Luis?
The ruins is happening.
The ruins. We are ruined. Come on.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
It's okay. Take your time.
Ninja, wait for me. I'm not playing. Why my board have that? Ninja, can you go on my board? Why I have a forest piece? I don't see that on my board. There is some sort of bug or something.
Or maybe it's a ninja piece.
It's a ninja piece, yes.
I cannot touch it. I cannot touch that forest. It's a sacred forest, an untouchable.
Yeah, it's the
sacred.
Hjalmar Forest expansion.
It's
exclusive for Tabletopia. Yes.
Don't touch it. It's my home.
And Jordy, you told me that you started making game design making roll and write version of other games, right? And you did Sagrada and others like Patchworks and
Isle of Skye.
Isle of Skye, yeah.
Sight,
And are this version available somewhere to play, like on Board Game Geek, like a free-to-play content, or it's just?
No, yeah, it's not available. I was like at some time I was doing like I started working as a game designer and programmer for a like digital games company, and at some time I started doing board games as a hobby as well. And after signing my first game, I was really inspired and wanted to publish more stuff and do things like that. And one way that I thought that like I could get games published faster was if I was doing like roll and write versions of games that I like. And
I think that it's a great idea to also to learn game design, because in some way you have to take the game you love and really understand the game before you can change them and make a new version. You really have to understand all the balancing, all the structure, all the flux, and I think it's a really good way, and probably it could be an exercise to suggest for the people that want to start game design, maybe.
Yeah, because it imposes new limits with the roll and write thing. You have new limits, right? New boundaries you have to respect, and still you want to convey a very specific feeling that is the one of the game you chose to represent in that form. And it's true. It is a good exercise. I also think that. Mm-hmm. And so you did this, and Uwe Rosenberg thanked you for your version of.
Can you say that again, Hjalmar? Can I say that again?
Uwe Rosenberg.
Oh, that's just it.
Did he? Lorenzo told me that because I was talking to him, and he said, and then he thanked him for his inspiration for the Patchwork game. Is it right?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's on the back of the rule book, and yeah, it was a really fun time. And like I still have some ideas that came up during that time, and like when I was making those prototypes.
Okay.
I lost the connection for 1 second, so.
Oh, that's the last card?
We have oh no, I still see Homestead.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I don't see this. 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's the last. It's the last card.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take 1, 2, 4. Oh, Lorenzo, we lost him again. Offline, yeah.
Yes, offline, yes.
It's funny that he's not the one in the forest.
But he took it pretty bad, I think. He seems pretty upset about.
You think those are trees? It's actually antennas.
It's not giving you any favor, Hjalmar. You look like Super Mario, like 16-bit of graphics.
Really? I don't.
Yes. Believe me.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Super Fabrizio.
Yeah, Super Fabrizio. Oh, you managed to say
He's
that.
back.
No.
He's back.
Did you hear, Lorenzo?
I heard only my connection was lost, and I came back, and I just heard Super Fabrizio. And I have no idea how you came to Super Fabrizio.
because we have to give a little bit of context. It's a prototype we are developing of a platform game.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk it.
No, it was before we were talking about it because Jordy played it with our friend and collaborator in Brazil, Renato Sesdelli.
Hi, Renato.
And so
Hi,
we were
Renato.
talking about it. Sorry, I'm clapping because there are mosquitoes. Since I'm
Oh, clapping! Someone said clapping.
No, and so we have this joke. We don't call it Super Mario. We call it Super Fabrizio. And he managed to say it because sorry, I hear something strange. And nothing. This is the story. We just have a prototype that's called Super Fabrizio, and everyone is calling it Super Fabrizio. Also, the partners in China,
Japan,
and Japan are saying, "Oh, when does Super Fabrizio come?" And so we sorry, like such a bad story. Why should I say it?
Well, you went on that road. I didn't stop you. What? You were pretty adamant about telling this story, so I let you.
Luis, it's your fault. It's your fault. Okay, sorry. Do we have to count points?
I'm not sure. I'm seeing villages being placed on Lorenzo's board yet.
Yeah, because I lost the connection and I'm trying to.
Again, okay.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm done. I'm done now.
Okay, let's leave the ninjas to count the point then. I think I have another. Did you know here? No, we've done that. Yes. We talked early before about how Luis got the idea of set the game in the role player universe.
Mm-hmm.
And what did change from the early concept of the game and up to Cartographer? I ask. Because I think setting it in another different universe, maybe you have to add something or to change something from the initial idea.
I think it was more fitting the lore of the role player and like how can we make shapes that might make sense. And a lot, like initially I think we had maybe 8 scoring, but one thing that it was really wanted to push for is to have like a lot of scoring possibilities for the replayability. So definitely, like after putting on the role player universe, we try to do scorings, way more scorings, and try to make scorings that we can tie to lore and made sense.
Oh, because the title are tied to the lore of role player.
Role player,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have to ask this: why you didn't include a gelatinous cube in that? That's a shame, and I will not be part of it, and you will not see my money on the Kickstarter that's coming if this is correct. This is not correct, okay?
There's no gelatinous cube in this game, but Jordy is developing with me another game that I made.
Oh my god! My god! This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot.
What's happening?
I told Jordy, like, you need to put a gelatinous cube in this game.
Yes. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, you have.
No more question, Your Honor. I'm done.
You have to know that Toy have a very strange passion because his house is full of small figures and is a collector of small figures and yeah. So,
this is only the one that I reached from my hand.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
That's cool.
That's more on a design level.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
That's the body shot.
Yeah.
Cool. And the thing that Toy loves more is gelatinous cubes. And
yes. I
Go
think every
crazy.
game should have gelatinous goo. Catan, just drop in gelatinous goo. Carcassonne, gelatinous goo. Just go for it.
Okay, guys.
Oh, we're ready
season.
for the winter. Sorry.
Winter.
Also because it's 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Yes.
So
Yeah, let's do the fast final round.
Jordy, did you
Yeah.
score D?
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I got
Yes.
9. And I gotta say that the format is really good. I'm paying no attention to to the game.
Okie dokie.
I don't know what to do. I will
What's
try
different
to-
from the beginning?
I will tell you. I will tell you a tip here. So we are in the winter, and if you cover your ruins, if you need to be obligated to put in a ruin, you will be changed to put a 1x1 of anything, right? So
Yeah.
because in the last round you don't have many cards that are gonna open, that 1x1 can make a huge difference because you can choose any land you want. So normally, like if I have like preset my scoring for the first for A, I would just cover the ruin and try to reach what I need to reach using that 1x1 of any land. So
Okay.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
like-
cut this from the shorter version, so only you guys that follow us for an hour will know this nice trick.
Okay, I will try to do what you suggest.
I mean, it depends if you only have one ruin and if
And you don't.
comes a
already.
ruin, and if comes out if you
Yeah,
flip
sure.
the ruin, right? But it's still is a good way to get what you want.
Good.
Okay.
Good. We have just few rounds.
Yes. And for your folks at home that are following us, it's not much longer again.
Yeah, we're going to finish.
Okay, that's a single thing. I don't care really. I think I will put it here.
Oh, we got Riftlands in every season.
Yeah.
That's just to please me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear the tense
Yeah,
moments?
it's the end
You can
game.
almost hear the snow falling down in this last tragic moment of the game.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, finally.
Oh,
and it's
no.
clockwise, guys. So it's
Cobble
payback.
don't load. On the left. On the left.
Hmm.
I'm not even showing the board. I just show the worried face of you guys and the forehead of Luis. Was sniping something.
Hey, someone is stealing my pieces.
Is that the ninjas again?
Yeah, it's the ninjas.
Let them do it.
No, it's not the ninjas. It's Luis, I think. Is it? No, it's Jordy. It's
Is it Jordy dressed up like a ninja?
What? What did I do?
He's stealing my pieces.
Oh,
Oh, Luis,
Okay.
rotate one more time.
what?
Okay.
Could you rotate one more time?
What do you mean rotate?
The monsters you just placed?
I'm just thinking. Can I think?
for a second, I thought it was working. Honestly,
Go.
yeah,
Okay.
irritated it again.
Very good.
Hey, I'm having fun. Nice game, guys.
You should publish this. You should definitely go.
It's a really good prototype.
Yes.
Kind of.
Very polished, I'd say.
Okay, we have nothing more to say. We just want to survive the last round.
Contemplate the damage.
I completely lost track of my coins.
I have something to ask. That it is on the decision of the game being roll and write, of course. And why did you choose paper and not something like dry erase board or something like that? It's just a trivial question, but I'm very curious about it.
It's just because for production in Brazil, it's really easier for me to do this. If not, I would need to import the pens from China.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because this production is all made in Brazil?
Mine version is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but also in this game,
Sorry.
you play simultaneously, and like there's no player limitation. So
Yes, that's that too. Because with 100, when you buy, you have 100 sheets, so you can play as much people as you want,
Yeah, of
right?
course. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You would need like 10,000
Dry erase board. Yes.
dry erase, yeah.
Okay, coin.
Yeah, because I thought about the limitation of tabletop, but of course the game can be played up to 1,000 persons.
Okay, Jordy and Luis, I have a question because I have ruins, but it's just one square. So I have to place one square of any kind, but I have to place it on the ruins anyway.
Anywhere.
So on the ruins.
No?
No, anywhere.
Okay,
As
I
far
can.
anywhere.
Okay. So I can place it here.
You know what? I actually don't remember. I can check right now.
Okay, no problem. It happens also to us.
Let's
He
hear
had
it.
the rule book.
Yes.
Rule book.
If a player can illegally draw one of the available shapes so that it overlaps a ruin space, blah, blah, draw a 1x1 square anywhere on their map and fill it with any terrain type. So yes, anywhere.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
But we actually had the designer here. I mean,
Let's not bother him with such questions.
There is one big truth in the gaming world that the publisher knows the rules better than the designer, always.
Yeah.
Hjalmar, when we have a doubt on one of our games, we ask to Alessandro for the rules. It's
Well, Jordy didn't disagree, so I guess it must be.
Yeah, I
This
had
is the
the rules
last card,
open
guys.
as well.
This is the last card, I think, if I got it
yeah.
right.
Okay.
So winter is not coming anymore. I love that we can still see
So,
Hjalmar's
sorry.
forest.
Sorry, the farmland was ruins, right?
Yes, the previous one was ruined.
Oh, okay. Sorry, then I did it wrong.
only 3 points in any case.
So I won't do this. I'll put this one here. And now we have orchard. Okay. That makes more sense.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it, Lorenzo?
No.
Says
Yeah.
says warningly.
Okay.
That's it. So let's leave the ninjas counting for the point, I'd say.
Poor ninja.
Jordy, did you recall your best and worst score at this? And Luis too, of course.
Well,
No.
playing solo, I did a lot of negative points for sure.
Did you end up drinking ink? Like,
Yeah.
like
We laughed. We had a lot of laugh when we read on the rule book the scoring
minus 30
value.
points.
Ink drinker.
Obvious drinking.
Yeah.
It's clearly drinking.
Super fun.
So how
Yeah.
much did you do on solo? Best
Me?
game around?
My-
Yes.
My best, it was around 30 something,
Okay.
like close to 40. I've been doing a lot of solo because testing the app. And then the worst was like minus 20 something.
Okay.
Did we say about the app? I don't think that we say it online.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so there is a digital version in development. It's gonna be the solo version. It should be really soon the release.
Cool.
So probably on the next weeks it should be on the app stores.
So if you stayed around with us and playing, now you know, and now you can go and look for it before everyone else.
Sure, we will.
Jordy, what about you? Do you remember your maybe best game or something like that?
I have some memories because I just like keep all my sheets stored in the box.
All your shits?
Yeah, and I
You
went through.
keep a folder of it?
Oh yeah, I keep in the box just for all rolling.
Oh
rights.
yeah, in the box. Okay.
Yeah, but it was around like 130, 140.
Boy.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah.
bad. Gonna frame it one day.
The worst one I can't remember.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, guys, we're almost done with the points. So if people at home have bets, they
Yes.
want.
Now it's time to show it off.
Yeah, exactly. Don't bet on me. A suggestion.
Yeah.
I think that was granted, giving the last episodes.
and the previous one.
You're basically the Frankie of the board game, the fake unicorn. Let's see the point, ninjas.
Oh, so we
I
have
have 93
in-
for Luis.
in fourth place we have Lorenzo Silva with 68 points.
Applause. Small applause.
In third place we have Hjalmar with 88 points.
20 more than Lorenzo. It's shamefully high.
And then second place for Luis with 93, and the winner is Jordy with 97.
La Madonna.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Luis is not happy at all because he usually win, but this time in front of many people.
So it's settled, and we are the last ones. Even with King's Dilemma, it's the third game.
So
We won the
So it-
loser club.
yeah,
Yeah. We won the loser club. We are the losers. We are the second place at the Spiel des Jahres is for you. We are third
Yes.
place.
there we go.
I don't think that you will have a special badge for that, but we can work something out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for being
Okay,
with
guys.
us.
So thanks. Have
Oh,
some.
Lorenzo is lagging again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here it is. Lorenzo,
I'm
you're
back.
turning into a
Really
robot. Okay.
It
Sorry,
was really
I
fun
was-
to have you. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you for playing with us. If you have something to say, to the people to close the episode.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. And as we said, Cartographers Heroes is coming to Kickstarter in October, so be ready.
Sure.
And yeah, that's it. Thanks.
We will support you for sure.
Oh, and let's thank the ninjas that keep our table tidy and up to date.
Thank you, Ninja.
So
Thank you, Ninja.
Thank you.
And also, let's say sorry to our Brazilian guests because we didn't know it's like 7 a.m. over there. So we are terrible sorry about this miscalculation.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well,
We did.
I'm in Canada. I live in Canada, actually.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it's 7.
Okay.
We didn't consider that. So
Sorry,
sorry,
Luis.
Luis, about the 7 a.m. wake up.
Sorry, Luis.
Don't
That's
worry.
why you're. That's why you're so energetic. I mean, because
Yeah.
is he
It's
like
the
that
beginning
at
of
the
the
end
day.
of a work?
Yes.
At the end of a working day, is he like this? I'm joking.
Well, thank you to the people at home. I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Thanks
Thank
to
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
And as we said before, in a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, will be released highlight version of the episode with only the most interesting and the most stupid things that we said during the episode. So stay tuned.
And follow us on our social media, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, of course. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.